Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com.
Okay, now I'll delete this zip file because I don't need. And you know what? I have a problem with the long name. My mind is not wired. I'll just rename this scanner. Simple. Yeah. Okay. And I'll move this directly here. Are you understanding, all of you, what I am doing?
Yes. You can delete that one.
Yeah. So here, yes. So here we have a scanner itself, and here we have a code itself. Now, guys, understand that. Think simple, okay? Think always simple. This is my laptop. This is a SonarQube server. Scanner will download the rules from where? SonarQube server. So now the scanner should know the address, right, of the SonarQube server, correct? Now?
Yes. Correct.
How? Because if it is in same server, that's okay. Server and scanner. If it is in same server, that local host, that's okay. But if it's in different server, actually, so what to do? So in that case, you know what? I will go to scanner, and in the scanner there is a configuration, scanner configuration file, and here remember that there was a sonar.property, but here you have a sonar-scanner.property. And one more thing, please don't forget, here you have a sonar project.property. Three property files you have it. One for sonar server, SonarQube server, one for scanner, one for project. Will you remember this three property file?
Yes, sure.
Yes, please remember that. Okay, so I'm modifying what? Scanner property file. So scanner, I'm informing, hey scanner, your SonarQube server is at the some address which I'm going to tell you. Okay, now guys, this is the address. So now the question is, okay, fine. I'll uncomment this line because a comment, and I will replace this IP address, which is this one.
Yeah.
This is done. Oh, what is happening? This is done. So I uncomment this and modify, and this is the SonarQube server. Make sense, all of you?
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So this is the stuff. Now that is done. So first step is done. So I will write it in the steps so you'll not forget. Actually, first thing, step number one. Step number one, set up a SonarQube server. How to set up? You know that. I'll share the documents also one by one. Just give me.
So we have to kind of create a local host with that IP address on that local machine, right?
In your laptop. That's correct. That's correct.
Laptop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So just a second. Let me see if I have installation documents, and I can't find the installation document, but you can follow this in the Linux. It will be okay. Set up step number two. Step number two, download a source code. Step number three, download scanner. Step number four, modify scanner prop file for server. And step number 5, correct? Modify 5, and this is the property file. I want to show you the code. Okay, so here project property file, and you need to modify the code. You need to have that file actually if you are running manually. In the Maven and Gradle, this file get generated dynamically. So what is this? These are the required metadata. Where is the source code? SRC. This is the metadata. The source code will be read here. Where is the binary?
I have one doubt actually. So this sonar project.properties, so from where it has been there actually in your source code you have created?
Yes, you have to create it actually. So if you go to the, yeah, that's a good question. You manually, if you run, I'll tell you, I repeat, Manually, if you run, you have to create that property file. How to get example? Here you have examples. Okay. Now, if you are using Maven and Gradle, dynamically it will create. See here. In the Maven, you see that property file is missing. Why? Because every information they copied from the pom.exe.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, this file is important. Okay. So project property file, these files you have to read this. It's a project name. So DevOps school, version of source code which you are running, one, and which language you have. So if you think you have a multi-language, delete this line. What is the compile directory? What is the server address? Sonar user ID and password. All this stuff, and done. It's a very basic file. You will get hundreds of that example. Okay, so this you have to do that. Okay, so modify project code project property file.
Yeah.
Property file for code. That's important. And now last one, guys, 6 stuff. What you have to do? You know what you have to do? Run scanner on the code. That's all. That's it.
Rajesh, I have one question. The fifth
Yeah.
point, project property file, actually, it doesn't directly with the this one, actually, Sonar Cube server. Okay.
No,
So-
code don't need it. No. Remember this flow. Scanner will.
Correct. Then why this property is required? Because to show the which project dashboard.
Correct. Yes. Remember that I said no. This is for the managing the project here. Managing the for enterprise. Which project has a problem? What problem? Who introduced the problem? How can we fix it? How much time it takes? Project by project for enterprises.
Correct.
Everything.
Yeah, got it.
So you have to give that, okay, what is the project key, what is the project name, which is the version of source code, where is the source code directory, server address, a server username and password, which language you have, whether you have multi-language or not, what is the directory of binaries, and few. By the way, this
One
file
second. Yeah. What is the project Sonar project key actually? From where if I am setting up from the beginning actually. So now
you
this
set it up
key,
anything, whatever you like. Yeah, anything. Key, it has to be unique actually in your server.
so
Okay. You can also do one thing, you know what? You can also do, if you are not sure, you can create a manually also. See here. Are you just testing or have an advanced use cases? Create a project manually. Create it. What is the project key? Let's say Raju. And see, this is the name and this is the key. Simple. But here I am giving it from myself itself. Make sense?
okay, got it. Actually, this key is generated from the server side, no, right?
You can both the way you can generate. You can generate from the one which I was showing you from the running the scanner on the source code, or you can use this key also. I can use this key here also. It's up to you.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So right now I have one project created Raju in front of you through Google, but typically I don't like this one, so I use this one.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do, the last step which you have to do is run scanner. Where? On the source code. Where is the scanner, by the way? So scanner, let me locate that.
Can I see
Mhm.
local on the
Scanner.
computer?
Yes, this is my scanner. But what scanner? What file? So it should be inside a bin. This is a scanner actually. If you're running scanner in the Linux, it will be a such file. Okay, so typically, you know what, guys, this path you set in the path environment variable, but I'm very lazy, so I will write it full path. Probably you'll not like it, but I will write it full path just to show you this is the scanner. But you know what, you can call this one directly also, this command also. If you really set this one, this path, this location in the path, you can run this one also.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to you which approach you follow. So now can I run this file on this code? Where is the code? So the code is
The same
Yeah.
directory.
Yeah, and property file locations, CMD, look at this, run, enter. That's all. This analysis will be done by every developers from their decks. Manual way, this is a manual way. I'll teach you Maven and other way also, but this is a manual way. Okay, and this analysis will be done. It will take little time because I'm running from my laptop, right? So it's like some download, upload, and all will happen. So just wait
Some
for a few seconds. Yeah. So in between, you can ask any questions if you have. Almost done. It's a very two source code is there, not too many. So it will not take. But if you run in the real time, it will take hours and hours, 3 to 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours also. Depends on the rules and the number of source code you have. Most of the projects will have at least 500, 600 files. It will take 3 to 4 hours minimum, I guess.
So now your source code is there in your local repository, okay, local box. Okay.
Yeah.
So if by the source code is located in the JIT actually,
Huh?
we cannot run on the Git server, right? The source
No, no, no. You
code.
can run it. This guy, what will do? I'll tell you that. That's the reason I did not follow. This was a laptop, right? But let's say
Uh,
this is your GitHub. Okay. So
uh,
in this here, think simple. Here, if you project, set up the project and say, hey, take the source code from here, and they will keep it in the server itself and do the
means
analysis.
again in the Git server, we need to put a
Yeah.
Sona this property file.
And yes, this source code you will have a property file in the code itself, no? Here only.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so they will store anyways in a manual also they will store the code actually. Done, guys. Analysis is there available. Can I refresh this page?
Mhm.
And this is the simple run. What is the project name? DevOps School. Now I want to know what is the problem in my code. So here if I see zero bugs, it's just a dummy, zero security issues, zero hotspot security hotspots. But there is a how much of work is there for debt? This is called technical debt. Okay, 1 hour. But why? So because of there are four issues. Now four code smell. Now you need to understand a little bit of reading. What does that mean by code smell? Okay, that is maintainability issue. That means code which is code has been written well. Okay, fine, no problem. But not as per the best practices followed. So they're saying, hey, this code is having some maintainability issues. What are the issues? Four issues that we call it a code smell. There's no bugs, there's no security issues. So now I want to know, okay, fine, which are the bugs we have? See, coverage is 0% because I do not added any coverage tools. No coverage is added. Okay, which I'll discuss in upcoming sessions, but no coverage is 0%. How much duplicate code you have? 48%. How much duplicate on lines of code? 31 lines. Blocks, 2 blocks. Everything you can get it. Small projects, less information. More projects, more information. I want to know, okay, fine, what are the issues we have? We have 4 issues. Now, this is a dashboard which you can filter one by one. You will see that it's such a nice filters you have it. Okay, you can filter in the real time. You'll have thousands of issues. You may have it for your projects. So you can filter by type, by severity, by blocker, by resolutions, status, and many more filters are available. I don't think so. I should teach you. But which are the four issues are there? These are the 4 issues. I want to know who introduced this issue. So Rajesh Kumar. When? This time. What is the issues? This is the issue because of this reason. How to fix it? Again, you will get a same place. Okay. Whether what kind of issues is the code smells? Whether it's a major or minor, it's a major. Is it assigned to someone? How much effort it required for running this fix this issue? 30 minutes. Which source file this issue is located? Here. Can I go and traverse it? Here it is. Can I see the blocks of the code? Here it is. So guys, this is the dashboard for the enterprise. Everyone log in and see the issues on on their projects. Are you understanding,
Okay.
all of you?
Yes, that's totally clear. So one area that I'm not too clear about is how do you integrate the Sonar Cube itself with the repository, either it's a Bitbucket or GitHub.
Simple.
How?
That is the
Okay.
Bitbucket repository address you have, right?
Yes. Okay. Yes, that's what we have.
User, that's what. So that's what we needed. So ultimately, they will copy the source code. See here, your source
Okay.
code. This code which I was. I'll show you this first. Let me show you. This code was here.
Local box.
This code
Is
got
there?
copied in the server.
Okay.
They copied the source code in the server. So now I'll set it up one set. Let me do the one more setup. So here I will do the setup, create a project, but where? More. But where? Right now I don't have any sample project on Bitbucket, but it's something similar to GitHub. Okay.
Okay.
What is the configuration name? So this is a demo for GitHub.
Okay.
There is a URL for it, API URL for it. So it's a default URL. Let it use this. App ID, client secret. What is this client ID, client secret? So this all information you will set up for the authentications for GitHub ID.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and after that you save this. The moment you save it, your secret ID, whichever the repository you will be owning, automatically they will create a project for it.
Okay. Hmm.
So how many projects will be created? So let's say lab projects I have a repository. No, I'll set up a repository. So 70 projects will be created immediately. They will be a little slow, but it's okay. See that here. Look, read this. Create a configuration. You're not setting a project. You're creating configuration for the project. What exactly? So here, configuration name. Give your configuration a clear, succinct name. This name will be used at a project level to identify the correct configured GitHub app for a project. URL. This you don't have to change it. If you have enterprise, then only you have to change it. Okay, keep it. Use this one or this one. Okay, app ID. Where do you get it? Here you get it. Client ID, client secret, private key.
Rajesh, what is app ID actually here?
GitHub specific things. So they have given you this instruction here. Go to the GitHub setting. Let me show you. Here, they will copy entire repository owned by you actually. Here, applications.
Okay.
You have to create a here. I see here. Let me just okay. One by one, we'll go for that. Setting, developer setting, GitHub apps. Setting, developer setting here, and GitHub apps. Create a new GitHub apps. Password. So you have to know a little bit of GitHub or Bitbucket also. This is the Sonar Cube server, and this is a home URL. You put the home URL www.devops.com, something like that, whatever you want, and like that. Okay, and there's some hook URL. I'm just dummy. I'm filling the dummy quickly, not serious about it. These all access create. Oh, wait, this name has been taken actually. Give this some unique name. This URL, I have to create the URL actually. So that I will. Okay, so did you understand that, all of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that, you will have a setup in the GitHub also, GitLab also, Azure DevOps also. All these are the place where you host the repository, Git repository, a place where you have a source code. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Now this is the stuff. So now what to do? Now you have to play with this project, this UI. How many issues you have? 4 issues. Do we have security hotspots? None. Measurement means see, Sonar Cube measurement done on these are the parameter: reliability, security reviews, maintainability, coverage, duplications, size, complexity issues, all these things, rating they have a B, C, D, E as per the things. So E means what? So E, I got it rating, which is none. Do we have a E rating? No, no E rating. See here. For I got a rating here, I got a rating here, because there's no sample source code much. This is the code, and how many times I have run? One. Can I run it one more time? So what to do? Make it 1.1. Modify the source code. I'm not modifying this for the dummy. Modify the source code and rerun. Okay, this is, you keep doing it. Fix the code, rerun. Fix the code, modify the version, rerun. And this will keep running the history. This will keep creating the history. Just wait for a few seconds. Just wait for a few seconds. I did not modify the source code. I should have done it. So you will see the differences. Okay. Done. So can we refresh it? See here. Now you can see the difference between 1 and 1.1. Though there's no difference. You see the flat notes. There's no difference.
Okay.
But
can we click on the vulnerabilities side?
You can see that in the
from the projects, yeah.
Security 0.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Rating is it. I mean, depends on the source code actually. I'll tell you. I'll teach you. There's so many other topics also need to know. So this is okay, guys. So now this is the basic flow which you have. So again, let me do the little bit of recap. What is SonarQube? So
SonarQube is a quality management tool which manages for both code quality and test quality.
Test quality. Test quality is to talk about it. I'll talk about it this week. Yes. Okay. So this is the what is SonarQube? What is the rules actually? The rules which I was talking about here. You will get comfortable slowly. These are the rules. Yeah. I'll talk about it. I'm not talking about it. These are the rules actually which get applied. You see the different programming rules: Java, C#, JavaScript. These are the rules. Nothing but the code actually. That's all. Code which will check the code. Okay. So yeah, how can we do the code quality, test quality, other tools, how it works? We discuss what are the components of server, what are the components of workstation, and how to install SonarQube server, and understanding SonarQube directory structure. This is the installation command. Set up a server, download a code, download a scanner. Which code you will download? So here I have mentioned that's 2 source of code. Scanner also location I pull it up. Download the scanner, modify the scanner property file for the address for server, modify the code property for the file for the code and metadata and all. And finally run the scanner, and finally come to the dashboard and spend as much time you want. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now the question is okay.
I have one question here actually. Now the scanner actually in your local box you are running actually manually. Okay. Now I am going to create a new project in this Sonar Cube server. Okay, which should be pointing to the GitHub server. Okay. So GitHub server, it is automatically push the property files into the Git box. Correct. Correct. But GitHub requires the repository requires a scanner, right? So to connect with back to the SonarQube.
Okay. Yeah. So understand that the flow is very simple. Though I'll show you the demo also. See here. This was my laptop. But now I said this is a GitHub, and GitHub you have a repository. Now, so here you will configure the project which is this way. Then SonarQube will automatically get all repository directly from the GitHub.
Correct.
So repository, you have two things, code and property files. Clear? What they will do, they will copy and download and keep it at certain location in the SonarQube server itself. Okay. And SonarQube server itself has a scanner actually. Scanner.
Okay.
So in
Yeah.
self scanner they will run. Now the question is, what is scanner? So actually, and scanner is nothing great. It's just a jar file actually. Let me show you. This is scanner is a bat file, right? But if you look at this bat file, ultimately it will call the jar file, which is here. This is the scanner actually.
Okay.
Okay. So they are running this jar file on the source code. That's all.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So now.
So this file, this file will be located in the SonarQube server. Let me show you a place where I can find out. Where is my server? Here it is. And where's the installations? Here it is. Go to the library and scanner. See here, scanner directory. You have.
Okay.
Got it.
So basically, code will be pulled from the repository and do a scanning in the server itself, at the server itself. Then it will generate a report in the server itself.
Correct. Yes, it's like the automation sort of. So like this. This is the H2 database actually. Default. This is the Elasticsearch 7 they are using. Okay. And all this thing will be in temp directory. Few things will be in temp directory. See here. Many things got and also. Okay, so this is the basic workflow. Did you understand that?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now we need to know, okay, what is rules? What is a quality profile? What is the quality gate? How to configure this using, let's say, I'll show you that two options probably. One is, I'll show you Jenkins also with SonarQube. I'll show you GitHub also. I will show you, if you want Bitbucket also, I can use the Bitbucket. So all these things I'll show you that. Make sense?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so now one more thing, you need to prepare a little bit of scanner actually. So you need to know a little bit of Maven also, Gradle also, and Jenkins also. So learn this one. It will help you to have a demo very easily. Okay.
Okay.
So you want me to stop this session, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So guys, tomorrow we have a sessions. Can we have a sessions little early tomorrow? Let's say 1 hour early or something.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, just a second. Give me some time. Can we have a session tomorrow? No. Let's have it 7 o'clock only. That will be okay. Yeah. Let's have it 7 o'clock. Yeah, same time actually. Yeah.
Same time. Okay.
Saturday, Sunday will all be available.
Yeah. One more thing. So tomorrow we'll have a same time, but day after tomorrow, I think we have a Christmas. So on the Christmas day, can we have on the morning sessions? Will that be okay for everyone?
Yeah, it's okay. So, okay.
Okay.
David, what about you? Are you comfortable on Christmas Day morning session?
Morning, it's going to be 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. my time. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So I'll send it to you the revised timeline in through chat window, and then we'll get going. Okay.
Okay, no problems. All right.
Yeah. So guys, now the question is, where do you get the notes? This notes. So I'm immediately uploading it. All these notes you will have it. Just a second. Let me upload and then tell you.
You have our
And
email.
recordings.
You have our email addresses.
Yeah. So I'll share with you in the chat only. The WhatsApp group, I guess.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Just a second. Give me 2 seconds. The nodes will be a Sonar Cube, which is here. This today's date is 23, right? 23 December. So 23 December 2021.txt. And this is the day one nodes. Tomorrow again we'll create a new files and you will
Okay.
have this.
But
Yeah?
where with
So recordings will share in 15 minutes by Biraj. He will be the
Okay.
person. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So tomorrow, what I'm going to talk about? Tomorrow, I'm going to cover the rest of the topics like rules, quality profiles, quality gates, some administration options, and maybe Jenkins also if time permits. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, guys, request you have to practice it and also spend some time with a Maven and Gradle because it'll be easy for you.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.